Hello everyone. We have already discussed many things on the reflections. In the last video, we also discussed about the plane mirrors. Now today we will discuss the parallel plane mirrors. When we keep two plane mirrors parallel to each other, suppose this is one mirror, and parallel to this, if we keep one more mirror here, you can see this in usually in the barber shops or somewhere. So if two mirrors kept parallel to each other, suppose this is the horizontal line, okay, if this is the horizontal line, if object is kept here, say this side 1 meter and this side 2 meter, okay. Now how many images will form? That is the simple thing anybody can tell. Infinite number of images will form. They can't ask you how many images will form. They will ask where is the second image or where is the first image from this mirror. Say this mirror you can take it as M1 and this you can take it as M2. Okay. They may ask where is the third image from M2 or where is the fourth image from M1. So we have to find the respective distances of different images from the mirror M1 and mirror M2. We'll see what will happen exactly here. Suppose if I take this object, so what will happen? It is there at 1 meter distance, a ray of light will come here. So after that what will happen? It will reflect in this side. Okay. Where image will form? Image will form somewhere here. Okay. So now from the mirror, object distance is 1 meter. For the plane mirror, we know that the object distance is equal to image distance. So this is also 1 meter only. Okay. So now again it will reflect. Now for mirror M1, where is the object? This is not object. Object is going to be here. Then what is the object distance? Object distance is from here to here. It is 2 plus 1, 3 meter plus this one 4 meter. So where image will form? Image will form somewhere here at 4 meter distance. Okay. Similarly again it will get reflect. So what will happen? Now for mirror M2, again this is not the object. Object is going to be here. At what distance? From here to here 4, from here to here 3. So total 7. I am talking about mirror M2, not mirror M1. From the mirror M1 it is 4 and here 2 plus 1 3. So total 4 plus 3. 7 meter from M2. So where image will form? Image will form at 7 meter. So somewhere here image will come. Okay, this is what? At distance 7 meter. Okay. So similarly, another ray will go to the mirror M1 also. So what will happen? This ray of light will come here. So it will get reflect. If it get reflect, where image will form? Image will form somewhere here. What is this image distance? Object is at a distance 2 meter from the mirror M1. So again image will form at 2 meter from M1 only. So this is 2 meter. Now it will again get reflect. Now for M2 mirror, because reflection is at M2 mirror, for M2 mirror, where is object? Object is here. Okay. So from here to here 2 meter plus 3. So total 5 meter. So where object will form? Sorry, image will form. Image will form at 5 meter. From here to here 3 plus 2. So total 5 meter. Okay. Similarly again this will get reflect. Now for M1 mirror, because reflection is at M1, for M1 mirror object is this one 5 meter object. Okay. So now what is object distance? 5 meter, here 3, total 8 meter. So where image will form? Image will form somewhere here at 8 meter. Okay. So these are the what distances of first image, second image, third image from mirror M2. From mirror M2, this is the first image, this is second image, this is third image. Similarly, from mirror M1, this is first image, second and third. If they ask where is the second image from M2, it is 5 meter. If they ask where is the second image from M1, it is going to be 4 meter. Okay. So this is what how we can calculate the distances of the different images. But if you follow this plotting the diagram, if suppose they ask 10th image or if they ask some 7th image, At that time, drawing diagram may become difficult. So we can use one shortcut here. What shortcut? Everyone know that. So what? If suppose this is 1 meter and this is 2 meter. Okay. So 2 plus 1 total is 3. So 3 plus 1 it will become 4. So 3 plus 2 it will become 5. 3 plus 5 8. 3 plus 4 7. 3 plus 7 10. 3 plus 8 11. So like that. So these are the what? First image, second image, third image, fourth image, so on like that. If they ask 10th image also, you can just go on adding these 3 to both the distances. Okay. For example, suppose you are having 2 mirrors here. Say mirror M1, another mirror M2. Okay. So this is what the horizontal line. Suppose object is kept at 2 meter from M2 and 3 meter from M1. Okay. This is what M1 and this is what M2. Okay. So now don't go for drawing the whole diagram. Just you can apply this method. So what is the distance? Distance of second is, so it is 2 from the second mirror. From the first mirror it is 3. So 2 plus 3 5. Add 5 to 2. So what it will become? 7. 5 plus 3 8. 8 plus 5. This will become 30. Similarly 7 plus 5. This will become what? 12. So these are the what? Your first image, second image, third image, so on like that. Okay. So simply without drawing a diagram, you can calculate this one. We will check whether it is right or wrong. So first ray of light will reflect from here. So at what distance it will come? It will come at 2 meters. So now again it will reflect. For mirror M1, what is the object? Object is this 2 meter object. Okay. So total distance is 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2, it will become what? 7. So image will come somewhere here. This is what? 7. Now this will reflect. So where image will come? Image will come somewhere here. At what distance object is it from here to here? 7. 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 it is 12. So image will come at a distance of say 12. Similarly, a ray of light reflect from here. So again it will reflect. So where is the image? Image is at 3 meter distance. So again from here it will reflect. For this mirror, object is 3 plus 5, 8 meters. So where image will form here at 8 meter distance. Okay. So again this will reflect. Where image will form? Image will form somewhere here. So what is the distance? This is what object? 8 plus 5. 8 plus 5 will become 30. So 30. So this is what? First image, second image, third image from M2. This is your first image, second image, third image from M1. See here, if you take this as M2 mirror and this is M1 mirror, from M2 mirror, first image is at 2 meters, so 2 meters. Second image at 8 meters, so 8 meters. Third image at 12 meters, so at 12 meters. From M1 mirror, first image at 3 meters, so 3 meters. Second image at 7. So third image at 30. So simply if you use this shortcut method, you can easily find out the distance of different images from the mirror M1 and M2. Okay, you can practice this one. It will become easy. Next we will discuss the velocity of image. Velocity of image formed due to plane mirror. Suppose you are having a mirror here. Suppose this is the plane mirror. If object is kept here, or if it is horizontal line, if object is here, say O, and image is going to be for here, so image is going to be for here. Okay. If object moving with some velocity, image will also move with some velocity. Okay. Sometimes object may move in perpendicular direction, is parallel to mirror also. So this may move parallel to mirror. Okay. So now object moving normally towards the mirror, I will take it as V, normal to mirror, velocity of object normal to mirror. This I will take velocity of image normal to mirror. Okay, in this direction it is parallel to mirror, say mirror M. So this one I will take velocity of object parallel to mirror. So this I will take velocity of image parallel to mirror. Now, if VOP is the velocity of object parallel to mirror, means what is the velocity of image parallel to mirror? It is same, because if it is moving in upward direction, this will also move in upward direction with the same velocity. So what you can write? We can write VOP equals to VIP. Means whenever the object move parallel to the mirror, velocity of image is going to be same and it will move in the same direction. That is why we are not taking any sign here, negative sign. Okay. So next, suppose object is moving normally towards the mirror. Image will also move normally towards the mirror, but velocity is same. But what is going to happen? If it is moving towards the mirror, this will also move towards the mirror. Means opposite to the direction of object. So this we have to take velocity of object normally is equals to velocity of image normally but with negative sign. The magnitude of velocity is going to be same but opposite directions. Okay, so this is what velocity of object normal to mirror is equals to velocity of image normal to mirror but with negative sign. This is what when mirror is not moving. Okay, suppose mirror also start moving. Suppose if mirror also start moving normally, I will take this as Vmn, means velocity of mirror normally. Okay, so if this is so, then we have to take relative velocity of object with respect to mirror. What is relative velocity of object with respect to mirror? Von minus velocity of mirror. So Mn is equals to minus velocity of image normally minus velocity of mirror normally. Okay, so what you want? You want velocity of image. This you wanted. So what you have to do here? Von minus Vmn is equals to minus Vim plus Vmn. So you want Vim, take on this side. So Vim will become positive. So this, if it comes here, it will become positive. So Vmn, this will become negative. So minus Von. So this is what velocity of image normal to the mirror when mirror is also moving, object is also moving. This is what when only object is moving, mirror kept at rest or at constant. Okay, so this is what the equation we can use. Then there may be a confusion with the sign conventions. Okay, if object is moving along the positive x-axis, take it positive. If it is moving negative along the negative x-axis, take velocity negative. Similarly mirror also, similarly image also. Okay, image to you only calculating, you will get with sign only. Only thing is mirror, if it is moving along the negative x-axis, take it as negative. If it is moving along the positive x-axis, take it as positive. Okay, similarly object. So for example, suppose a mirror kept here, an object is moving. An object is moving in this direction, say with velocity 5 meter per second. This image is moving with a velocity 2 meter per second. Sorry, mirror, not image. So mirror is moving in this direction. So what will be the velocity of image? Velocity of image normal is equals to 2 times velocity of mirror. Velocity of mirror positive or negative? It is going to be negative. So what will happen? Because along the negative x-axis, so take it as minus of what is velocity of object? Velocity of object is 5, but along the positive x-axis, so I will take it as plus 5. So Vin is equal to minus 4 minus 5. So minus 9 meter per second. Why? Both are moving in opposite direction. Obviously, the relative velocity of image seems to be more. Okay. So this is what. Instead of that one, if mirror kept here, okay, and this is the horizontal line. Suppose object is moving in this direction. Okay, if suppose object is moving in this direction and making an angle say 37 degree with the horizontal. Take mirror, a mirror also moving say with 2 meter per second, okay, and object is moving with say 5 meter per second. Now what they will ask me what is the velocity of image normally as well as velocity of image parallel, both they will ask, okay, anyone they can ask. So velocity of object normally, so VON is equals to, what is this? This is 5 cos 37. So what you can write? 5 cos 37. So 5 cos 37 means cos 37 is 4 by 5. So this will become 4 meter per second. Now parallel, so V object parallel is equals to 5 sin 37. 5 sin 37 is equals to 5 into, so sin 37 is 3 by 5, so this will become 3 meter per second. Now what you have to calculate velocity of image normally. VIN is equals to velocity of mirror 2 times. So 2 times velocity of mirror. What is velocity of mirror? Velocity of mirror 2 meter per second, but in negative direction. N is minus 2 meter per second. So minus 2 minus of velocity of object. Velocity of object is 4. So this will become minus 8 meter per second. Okay. So similarly, now velocity of image parallel. Velocity of image parallel is equals to velocity of object parallel. So simply you can write VOP is equals to, VOP is 3 meter per second. Okay. This is how you can solve the problems based on the velocity with respect to plane mirror. Okay. So we will take one more example on the velocity of image. Suppose there is a plane mirror. Okay. So plane mirror is moving with a velocity say 2 meter per second. Here is the object. Object is moving in this direction, say with 10 meter per second, making an angle. Again you can take 37 degree only. So now sometimes answers may given with unit vectors, say like 4 I cap or 8 j cap, something like that. Okay. So if answers are with the unit vectors, then you have to write velocities also with unit vectors. Okay. So what you can write here? First you have to write velocity of object normally. Velocity of object normally, it is moving in this direction, means it will come here. So what is that? 10 cos 37. So 10 cos 37 is equals to, so 10 cos 37 is what? 4 by 5. So this will become 8. 8 is there along the x-axis, but negative x-axis. Positive x-axis is there this side, so it is along negative x-axis. So what I will take? I will take minus I cap. So minus 8 I cap is the your object velocity normal to the mirror. Similarly, we will take velocity of object parallel. Velocity of object parallel is 10 sin 37. So 10 sin 37 is equals to 10 into sin 37. Sin 37 is 3 by 5. So this will become 6. So what is the direction? Along the positive y-axis. So simply I will take it as j cap. Now velocity of mirror. Velocity of mirror normally is 2 meter per second, but direction is along negative x-axis. So I will take minus I cap. So this will become minus 2 I cap. Now we will find the velocity of image. Velocity of image normally is equals to 2 times velocity of mirror normally minus velocity of object normally. So 2 times. What is velocity of mirror normally? Velocity of mirror normally is, velocity of mirror normally is, sorry, not, okay, here it is minus 2 I cap. Minus 2 I cap minus velocity of object normal. Velocity of object normal is minus 8 I cap. So minus 8 I cap. So what you will get? You will get minus 4 I cap plus 8 I cap. So this will become 4 I cap. So this is what velocity of image normally, 4 I cap. That means image is moving away from the along the positive x-axis, means away from the mirror. It is true. If object move on this side, image will move along the positive x-axis. So 4 I cap, like this, 4 I cap, will get the answer. Similarly, velocity of image parallel. Velocity of image parallel is same as velocity of object parallelly. So that is going to be 6 j. Okay. So based on the options available, we have to modify our answers. If options carries the unit vectors, you have to write your velocity in unit vectors, so you will get the final answer in unit vector. Otherwise, you can simply take the magnitudes. Okay. Okay. Now we will go with the spherical mirrors. Spherical mirrors, we are going to extract from a sphere. Okay. So this is the sphere. So what will happen? You take this part and this part. So you will get one part on this side, one part on this side. You silver this here, and you silver it on this side. Okay. So this will become what? This will become convex mirror. Okay. And this will become concave mirror. Okay. This is convex mirror. This is what? Concave mirror. Sine conventions you already know. Just I will take in brief. So if you take x and y axis, this is y. So this is x axis. If you take the concave mirror here, okay, this is what your concave mirror. This origin is nothing but pole. So it is silver on this side. Okay. So this is positive x axis. This is negative x axis. So if a ray of light is moving on this side, its focal length will come here. So focal length is negative. It is on the negative axis. Whatever distance measured on this side, all are negative. And if you take the height here, it is positive y-axis, so take it as positive. Here it is negative y-axis, you can take it as negative. Okay. So similarly, if you take whatever distance measured on this side are going to be positive, because they are on the positive x-axis. And height here is positive. Again, height here is negative y-axis, so again it is negative. Okay. Similarly, if you take convex mirror, you can take a mirror here. So its focal length will come on this side, so that is what? Plus f. It's okay. So here I am not going to discuss much. We already know r equals to 2f. And what is the mirror equation? Mirror equation is 1 by v plus 1 by u equals to 1 by f. Okay. So based on this, we have to calculate the image distances for different object distances. Suppose if I take object distance here, so this is what object distance, where will be the image. Okay. So suppose object is at negative side. Suppose this is what your mirror. So I will take it as concave mirror. If object is at infinity, so you are measuring on this side, means its focal length is what? Focal length is going to be negative, because this side you have to measure. If object is at infinite, you have to take u as, so object u as object distance, u image distance v, object distance u as minus infinite. So if object is at minus infinite, where will be the image? So this is f, this is 2f. So image will form at f. So negative or positive? It is negative. Okay. So image is real and it is point. Okay. So similarly, if you move the object towards the 2f, okay, so where will be the image? If this is your mirror, okay, if object is close to 2f, so where will be the image? Image is going to be somewhere here. This is what f, and one more it will go here, and that will come. So this is what the image. Okay. So similarly here also you have to take one more ray of light. So okay, this will pass through here, no problem. So this is what image will form between f and 2f. That means if object is between minus infinity to 2f, then image is between f and 2f. Image is between f, that is minus f and minus 2f. This side, okay, minus f and minus 2f. This is what the image. So it is again real, and it is the smaller than the object. Okay. So now, if it is at 2f, what will happen? If it is at 2f, this is f and this is 2f. If object is at 2f, so where image will form? Image will also form at 2f only. So if object is at minus 2f, image will also form at minus 2f. Again it is real and having same size as object. Okay. So in all cases the image is inverted. Here also it is inverted. So similarly, if it is at f or it is between f and 2f, what will happen? If object is between f and 2f, this is f and this is 2f. If object is here, if it is between f and 2f, so where will be the image? So image is going to form at this point. That means if object is between minus 2f2 minus f, image is between what? Image is between 2f2 infinity, means image is between minus 2f2 minus infinity. So again object is real, size is larger, and it is again inverted. Here also it is inverted. Here also it is inverted. Okay. So now, if object is at f, this is what the very important thing. If object is at f, means at minus f to f. If object is at f, where image will form? Image will form. So ray of light will pass through here, and the ray will also pass through here. So where they will meet, we don't know where they will meet. It may meet on negative infinity also or on positive infinity also. So if object is at minus f, image may be at minus infinity or plus infinity. Okay. So this is what very important we have to remember. It is required while plotting the graphs. Okay. For example, if it becomes little less than or greater than f, so what will happen? Image will form on negative infinity. Okay. For example, suppose you are having a mirror whose f equals to minus 10. So now if you take 1 by v plus 1 by u equals to 1 by f. Okay. So 1 by v is equals to minus 1 by 10. This will become minus, but object is also what? Minus x. So minus x will become plus x. So 1 by v equals to 1 by x minus 1 by 10. Now f is equals to what? F is equals to 10. If object distance is u equals to or x equals to 10.00001, that means little greater than f. In that case, if you substitute the x here, what it will become? It will become this will become 10.001 and this will become just 10. So your answer will be what? Negative infinity. Okay. Similarly, if x is 9.9999, something like that, so what will happen? If substitute x equals 9.999 here, so what will happen? So this will become 9.999, here it will become 10, so your answer will become plus infinity. So it is there both the possibilities. We can see it is helpful in drawing the graphs. Okay. Okay. Now if I take a virtual object, means a ray of light coming from here. Okay. So where is the object? Object is going to be here. Object is going to be here. Okay. Virtual object. Where image is going to be there? Image is going to be somewhere here. Means image is real only. So we will see what will happen. 1 by v plus 1 by u equals to 1 by f. Since it is 1 by v equals to, so 1 by u, it will become negative. So this is also negative 1 by f. Now u is always positive because it is there on this side, so u is positive. If u is positive, this whole term is what? Always negative. So v is always, your image distance is always going to be negative. Image distance is always going to be negative means image is always going to be there on this side. If image is there on this side means it is real, so you will get the image is always real. Image is always real. Okay. So we will see a graph for concave mirror. Okay. So we will see the graph for the equation. Say we have equation 1 by v plus 1 by u equals to 1 by f. So f is negative or positive? F is negative for this one. If I take it as negative, we don't know v and u, they are variables, so we are going to plot the graph. If I want to plot the graph of 1 by u versus 1 by v, so how we can do that? So if I take this equation, 1 by v I will take it as y, 1 by u I will take it as x equals to minus 1 by f is a constant, I can take it as c. So is it not the equation of straight line? Y equals to x plus c, okay, with negative slope. So if I plot the graph should be a straight line because it is a equation of straight line. So this is what? So this is what x dash y dash. If x is 0, y is going to be what? Minus c. If x is 0, y is going to be minus c. If y is 0, x is going to be what? Minus c. So x is going to be what? Minus c. If x is plus infinite, y is going to be plus infinite only, so somewhere here. If x is minus infinite, y is going to be what? Minus infinite. Okay. So where we can get the answer? Sorry, where is the graph? Graph is going to be a straight line passing through this one. Okay. If x is minus infinite, so this will become plus. So y equals to plus infinite minus c. So again you will get what? Plus infinite only. So for x equals to minus infinity, you are getting y as plus infinity. If x is plus infinity, this will become what? Minus infinity minus c. So again you will get minus infinity. So you are going to get minus infinity. So this is what the graph. If we see the whether object is real or virtual, here object distance x is negative. Negative means what? It is real. What about image? Image is also negative. So this is what going to be real. Image is also real. Object is also real. Here object is positive. So object is positive means it is virtual. Image is going to be negative. So image is negative means, so what you will get? You will get it as real. Okay. So here image is coming positive means it is virtual. Okay. Image is positive means it is virtual. Okay. So this is what the nature of graph. If they ask you to plot the graph of u versus v, then how you can plot the graph? If you want to plot the graph of u versus v, this you can take x dash, so y dash. What is the equation? Equation is 1 by v plus 1 by u equals to 1 by f. F is negative, so 1 by v equals to minus 1 by f minus 1 by u. Now suppose u is minus infinity. If suppose u equals to minus infinity, means it is there on this side. So what will be the image distance? If you put minus infinity here, this will become 0. So v will become what? V will become minus f. So you got one coordinate point, that is minus infinity comma minus f. Similarly, if u equals to minus f, we have two possibilities. Image may form at minus infinity or plus infinity. So you got two coordinates. What is that? Minus f comma minus infinity minus f comma plus infinity. Okay. Similarly, if u equals to plus infinity on that side, so what will happen? So if u equals to plus infinity, this will become 0. Again v is what? Again v is minus v. So plus infinity to minus f. You got 4 coordinates points. You can mark those 4 coordinates points. What is first one? First one is minus infinity minus f. Why is minus f? Why is minus f? You can take minus f here. So what is x? X is minus infinity. So this is what the point minus infinity, minus f infinity comma minus f. Okay. So second point minus f comma minus infinity. X is minus f. X is minus f will come somewhere here. Y is minus infinity. Minus infinity y will come somewhere here. Okay. This is what this point is minus f comma minus infinity. What is third point? Minus f comma plus infinity. Minus f. So x minus will come here only. Minus f comma plus infinity. Plus infinity will come here. So this is what? This point is minus f comma plus infinity. Similarly, plus infinity minus f. Plus infinity will come somewhere on this side. So minus f, where is minus f? Minus f, y is minus f, x is plus infinity. So where it will come? Minus f plus infinity. That means it will come here. Plus infinity minus f. Now we have to join the curve. See here, this is minus infinity to f. Again minus f to minus infinity. If this is your mirror, okay. So object will come from minus infinity to minus f. Again minus image is going to minus infinity to minus f. Again image is going here only. That means neither object nor image are coming to 0. That means this curve will not pass through origin because 0 is not there only. So this is the curve going to be here. Okay. Now if you take these 2 points, minus infinity to minus f to plus infinity to minus f. So minus f means on this side, 2 plus infinity on that side. Again from plus infinity to minus f. That means this is the point which is passing through the origin. Means object or image pass through the pole. So this is what your curve. This is what your curve which passes through the origin. Okay. So this is what the graph of u versus v for concave mirror. Again in the next lecture we will plot the graph for convex mirror also. Okay.